investigated nearly a dozen domestic-related deaths.
WLKY Steve Bergen has been investigating and has more on the problem and possible answers.
In some of those homicides, an emergency protective order or a domestic violence order had been issued. One victim told us it's not that easy to run and hide. She was shot, another family member killed.
There's many people who are at risk of getting killed who are living with their perpetrators.
This was the scene of domestic violence last month in Okolona.
It was substantiated that apparently the husband had shot the wife and then ultimately shot himself.
Both died at the scene. According to police, they were going through a divorce. Marta Miranda with the Center for Women and Families says domestic violence is all about control.
If I'm not going to be in your life and I have lost total control over what I thought is mine and that I had control over, then none of you are going to live, including me.
He's told me the only way I would get out of this relationship was in a box. That's what he went for. That's what he tried.
Last June, this domestic violence victim was wounded at an apartment complex off Shepherdsville Road moments after her 19-year-old brother, Joshua Gordon, had been shot to death. The woman's son watched it happen.
I was shot on the right side of my face. It went in under my eye and shattered my whole right side of my face.
She came to the WLKY studios with her mother. Both asked not to be identified because they still fear for their lives. The woman obtained a protective order against her ex-boyfriend, Quentin Huddleston, who now sits in Metro Corrections awaiting trial for murder and attempted murder, along with violating that order.
It's not 100% protection, but it works 80% of the time.
Since January of 2013 through October 13th of this year, nearly 47,000 protective orders were granted statewide, more than 9,100 in Jefferson County alone. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Department collects and stores the guns of people named in those protective orders. Up to 2,500 are secured in this room. But there's no way for sheriff's deputies to know if they got all the weapons or if a person goes out and buys another one. When petitioning the court for a protective order against Quentin Huddleston, this woman wrote, quote, "I am worried that this EPO may not be enough to protect me." 7 months later, she and her brother were shot. She told me she spoke with an advocate at the Center for Women and Families, but did not seek shelter at the center.
For people who look from the outside, it seems so easy to get up and walk away. But when you're in the inside and you're the one who's getting physically abused every time you say or do anything, it makes it hard to leave when the perpetrator knows everything about you.
Along with dealing with her injuries and the grief of losing her brother, she says it's the psychological scars left behind on her little boy that worries her the most.
He feels like he has to be my protector now. He's only 4. He looks at everybody and tries to distinguish who's the good guys and who's the bad guys. He misses his uncle. That was his best friend. The only positive male role model he ever had
Was your brother?
Was my brother. And he'll never have him again.
It is important to note that while you usually hear about the deaths, there are many more victims who are assaulted. Several initiatives have been launched this year by Metro Police and the Jefferson County Attorney's Office, and efforts are underway in Frankfort to pass a dating violence protection bill. Steve Bergen, WLKY.